Since Series 1 actually went well, and seeing Sarah Jane's appearance in Series 4 finale, it would have been fair to see a new upcoming series. Funny enough though, a teaser trailer for the second series came straight after the Series 4 finale. That was a surprise, and from the looks of it, it actually looked pretty interesting. Sontarans, Grasks, clowns, what could be more fun? So let's start off Series 2 with The Last Sontaran. Obviously, as the title says, it has the last Sontaran of the 10th Sontaran fleet from Series 4. It's nice to see a spin-off series actually take place moments after the events of Doctor Who. It feels like a sequel to The Poison Sky. So what's the story? There have been some strange lights around the Tycho Project Radio's telescope. This leads Sarah Jane, Luke, Clyde and Maria into a big, surprising encounter. They come face to face with the last surviving Sontaran. Meanwhile, Maria has to wrestle with a huge decision when her dad is offered a new job in America. This is Maria Jackson's last official appearance as a regular cast member. This was because the actress Yasmin Page had to concentrate on her GCSEs. Even though she didn't really stand out to me in Series 1, it is still sad to see her say goodbye to everyone she loved. Plus, for a send-off to these characters, it actually pays off. We have Maria stick with the gang like always, Alan gets to talk to Mr. Smith to get information about Sontarans, and Chrissy gets one of the funniest badass moments in the show. Seriously, I love Chrissy in this episode. Who else can charge up to a Sontaran with high heels? She does become involved in the alien dealings, and in the end she promises to keep it a secret. I guess that's her making amends with Sarah Jane from the last series. Every scene with Sarah Jane and Maria saying goodbye, it kinda shows how much they really care for each other. More than friends, more than neighbours, maybe more than aunt or niece, or mother and daughter. But I think the moment of her saying goodbye that stood out to me was the scene with Maria and Luke in the woods at Car's spacepod. You can see the sadness in Luke's eyes. This one person he first met is now leaving, and it's hard to let them go. The other focus point is the return of the Sontarans. Well, one of them, Car. You can see the fury he has to go with, having his entire fleet be defeated by one man, the Doctor, and having to deal with the consequences of the Atmos battle. I actually like how he treats the gang like opponents in a game. He lets them give out their theories and jokes, and he just finds it amusing. I also like how, unlike the other Sontarans we saw, he actually plans ahead. He actually rephrases the laws of battle. However, just a little nitpick, I think his helmet animation was a bit too much. One of the things I like about Series 2, it has its memorable music pieces that I can always remember. In this episode's case, it's the sort of tension raising of violins mixed with ancient chanting, which I'm pretty sure fits with the Sontaran salute. Luke and Clyde play a war game on Mr. Smith, and it looks real fun. Seriously, I want to get that console. Plus, this is a series where Clyde starts to make jokes, and they really work. Well, most of them. I especially admire how he makes fun of Carl, throwing a twig at him, calling him Bilbo, distracting him. It is funny to see him try and impress Lucy, but I think it felt kind of out of place. I guess the only nitpicks would be the supporting characters. I don't mean Alan and Chrissy, no, they're actually pretty fun in this episode. I'm talking about the characters only used in this episode. We have Professor Skinner and his daughter Lucy. Okay, I understand why they had to be there. We needed someone to be mind controlled by Karg and to control the satellite, that's fine. But why did it have to be a father and a daughter? Why couldn't it be a professor and assistant? Watching it again, it kind of feels like it's one of those things, you didn't really need to have it, but we got it anyway, so what can you do? Plus, the daughter, she talks like she's full of so many pop culture references. All shook up, space rock and roll, seriously? We also get some drones flying across, which is a nice visual image. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to classic Who, but we won't go too far into that. Again, they make a nice imagery, but they don't really serve a purpose in the episode. One thing that did used to bother me for a while, which I wasn't sure was worth talking about, but after looking on the wiki page, I've decided to talk a little bit about it. It's unsure where this story takes place. It could have been straight after Poison Sky or the Stolen Earth, which, yeah, there are some references to alien encounters from Doctor Who Series 4, but not that could be confirmed for what time and place, etc. So overall, for a series opener, it's okay. I won't say it's better than Series 1, but I think for a farewell story for one of the main characters, it works well. Whether you're a fan of Doctor Who Series 4 or the Sarah Jane Adventures, you can stay for the fun, excitement, and cry for the feels. By the might of Sontaran, I'd say check it out for yourself.